This is the Padua Podcast Network.
He knew that he had met the woman he was going to marry when he saw her doing differential calculus for fun. Running a Fever, episode 212, Living to 100, Kane Tanaka. Yeah, I'm loving my life. Taking a walk here on Monday morning. Playing hooky from work today. Do some interesting stuff. One of the things I do when I have time is I narrate audiobooks and do other voiceover work. Therefore, this episode is sponsored by Michael Davis, voice artist. If you have a book and you want to sell audiobooks too, let me know. Give me a call. Who are you going to call? Michael Davis voiceover. And if you have a phone system, you want nice professional messages on your answering service or phone tree, who are you going to call? Michael Davis voiceover. If you do training videos or YouTube videos that you would like voiceover put onto, who are you going to call? Michael Davis voiceover. So all my demos are at michaeldavisvo.com. So check it out. And I'll see you there. Last year I counted down the 10 longest lived people and talked a little about each of them. But the only change since then has been the addition of Kane Tanaka. Of course, I did that list last episode 211, so check that out if you haven't already, the full list. Kane Tanaka, who's now number 6 on the list and moving up. Actually, this list is a matter of days, really, except the final 2 on the list. But you move up pretty quick once you get on this list. So most likely she's probably at least number 5 by now. And if she lives a year, she'll be number 3 right behind the 2 heavy hitters, American Sarah Nouse at 119 years and Jean Calment at 123 years. So Kane Tanaka is number 6 on the list and she's moving up fast. She's still living. Obviously you can't move up the list if you're no longer living. Tanaka was born Kane Ota on the 2nd of January 1903. 7th child to Kumakichi and Kuma Ota in the village of Wajiro, now part of Higachi-ku in Fukuoka Prefecture on the southern island of Kyushu. I don't know, hundreds, maybe thousands of Japanese islands. She was born in the waning years of the Meiji era, and Tanaka was premature and raised on breast milk from nurses. She married Hideo Tanaka in 1922. They had 4 biological children and adopted a 5th child. Good for you, Kane. They worked in a store selling shiruku and udon noodles. Noodles, sorry. You would want to eat a needle. After her husband and her son died during World War II, Tanaka continued working in the store and retired at 63. She had a long retirement. In the 1970s, she visited the United States, where she has several nieces and nephews. At 103, Tanaka was diagnosed with colon cancer. Any of you cancer survivors, take hope. You can still live a long life. When she was 107, her son wrote a book about her life and longevity in good and bad times. Now, this was one of her American immigrant children, and it might be in English, and you or me might check it out. In good and bad times, 107 years old. She was interviewed by KBC in September 2017 when she was 114 years old. So She can be found on YouTube along with more videos, especially that actual interview from KBC. Can be found on YouTube along with more videos, especially of the day when she was declared the world's oldest person. That was oldest living person, and that was in English, and they were handing her all these framed things from Guinness. No translation of the interview that I just mentioned before that, and subtitles are in Japanese, unfortunately. Yes, outside is the place to be now. All right, in the car now, recuperating, and unfortunately, I'm gotta come clean here. No hydration, very little hydration today. Did not bring my water bottles. I drank about a 20-ounce glass of water this morning before leaving, but that's nowhere near enough, especially for the morning going for a walk. So don't do this. You learn from my mistakes. As of 2018, Tanaka lived in a hospital in Higashiku, Fukuoka, which was her hometown. And she was still in good health, played Othello, and took short walks in the facility's hallways. Her hobbies include, there's a key for you right there. She took short walks in the facility's hallways. Even when you put her in a hospital, you couldn't slow her down. You couldn't stop her from moving. And that, I think, is huge, huge. Keep on moving. Whatever you do, don't stop moving. She was still in good health, and her hobbies include calligraphy and calculations. That's very interesting. Calculations is not a hobby that you hear about very often, although I remember an interview with named G. Gordon Liddy, in which he said that he knew that he had met the woman he was going to marry when he saw her doing differential calculus for fun. So it sounds like, keeping your mind active as well as your body. Stay active in body and mind, whatever you do. And you can, I believe, live a longer life because of that. But as always, you ask a person who's 117 how she did it. And she credits family, sleep. There's another one we talked about, sleep. Get enough sleep. And hope. And we've talked about all those things. And these are her secrets for longevity. And she said she would like to live to the age of 120. That would make her number 2 on the list. And more importantly, it's something we have in common. I also want to live to 120. Tanaka has a strong appetite and likes sweets. That's a common theme among these older supercentenarian women. She drinks 3 cans a day of canned coffee, sodas, and various nutritional drinks. I couldn't find out what those nutritional drinks were. I bet they would sell a lot if she endorsed them. So on the 9th of March, 2019, Guinness World Records named her the world's oldest living person. So that means that she has already been the reigning oldest living person for well over a year. As usual, I have many sources, actually only 3. She has her own Wikipedia page, and I also give you a link to one of the YouTube videos about Kane Tanaka. Number 6 on the list of all-time oldest lived people. Anyway, this is Running Fever, so if you got the fever, keep it. If you don't have it, go out and get it. Tell all your friends, and I will talk to you next time on Running a Fever.